get there. Sarceda waving catch.
Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for the Generals, shortstop, Fred Light.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys will fall in behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while. And there you see the numbers from his last time out. Picked up his first win of the season in that ball game, so he'll be looking for number 2 here.
Marcus Kent will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out. John Germano will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Mariano Castro will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Pitch on the way. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hold it right there, hold it.
Robert Wood will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Pause, now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1.
Double him up. Let's go.
Fouled straight back. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, roll it up here. Here we go.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. What he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. He just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Into the box, Jorge Mortero, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs yet in this first inning, and 8 runs batted in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Jeremy Agee will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Fouled Aldo Vila will be the batter. Now the first pitch.
Aldo Vila.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Now here it comes. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and there were two down. Ethan Kerr will stand in for the first time here. Here's the first offering.
Ethan Kerr.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Fred Light will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Shortstop. Fred Light.
In there, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Marcus Kent will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And a good throw gets him one gone. John Germano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Mariano Castro will stand in. A base hit his first time around. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys pitch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Leading off for the Generals.
First offering on the way. Robert Wood is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
The batter, number 4.
Jorge Mortero will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set, now the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the catch is made, 1 away. Jeremy Agee will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swing, strike 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Aldo Vila will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Ethan Kerr will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left.
Leading off for Jackson.
Now here's the first pitch. Fred Light is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Ready now on 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's your first out of the inning. Marcus Kent will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The next pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. John Germano will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Mariano Castro will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Aviles is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Robert Wood will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. From the stretch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pause, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Jorge Mortero will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Vila will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Jeremy Agee will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Aldo Vila will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. comes a 1-2. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
To center. Hicks going back and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Eric Clinton is in the glow, and he's been putting up some pretty solid numbers down here lately in the minors. So, Steve, what do you know about this young prospect?
Well, you know what? He's just a solid player. He's not the kind of guy that everyone thinks is going to be a future all-star. But, you know, from what I hear, this organization loves this guy, and they think that he can be an everyday big leaguer at some point down the road. And these numbers demonstrate exactly that. They're good, productive numbers, even if he's not tearing it up down here. If he can be consistent like this down here in the minors, I think he's going to stay on the big club's radar instead of getting lost in the shuffle like we see a lot of guys do. The players who perform consistently are the ones that stick around and get to keep chasing that major league dream.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Patrick Chappell will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman,
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, and no surprise, we talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. And if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Brian Castillo will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Pedro Mesa will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Elijah Yount will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Mike Estrada will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
the shortstop, Mike Estrada.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Joey Turdoslavich will step in now.
Right fielder, Schultz.
Now here it comes.
Hey, plays it first. Play
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here's the 1-1. And and now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Willie Santana will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Dan Baines makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now, and a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Alexi Velasco will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third, and he's retired, 1 away. Patrick Chappell will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now. Brian Castillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against us.
And he lifts this one the other way out to left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Pedro Mesa stands in as he looks at a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0.
Center fielder,
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Vila is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Mike Estrada will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Joey Turdoslavich will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Willie Santana will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. In there, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chopper foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Dan Baines will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's rare to see a double-A guy with a slider this good. I mean, that thing is legit. That pitch alone, that might be enough to get him to the show one of these days.
Into the box, Alexi Velasco. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
In time to first, and there are two away. Patrick Chappell will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Biscuits lead it 2-1. Brian Castillo will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Pedro Mesa will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Elijah Yount will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Mike Estrada will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Barry Burrows is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Joey Turdoslavich will dig in 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Elmore is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Willie Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now batting, left fielder.
First offering on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Ibarra is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And Montgomery's out in front here, 4-1. Now the first pitch.
First baseman.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Patrick Chappell will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Brian Castillo will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Pedro Mesa is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Elijah Yount will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Mike Estrada will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up.
I got it.
Elmore has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Big time.